And welcome back to Sonic Colors, where you're gonna get started with Sweet Mountain. There goes my controller. Just fell off. Oh wow. We're off to a great start. Give me a second. Look at it. It's like flicking back and forth. Just disconnect it real quick. There we go. Alright, hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. Hold on, let me figure something out. Give me 1 second. Okay, I just put the Wii mode in my pocket since I'm using the classic controller. But yes, let's get started with Act 1, where we get another new color power along with Sign Laser. If y'all were able to catch that, is next to Act 1. So the food motif, well, I was going to say something else entirely, but I don't want to train of thought. But that said, this entire world is food-based with a bit of Eggman touch to it. As we just saw, there was this giant missile firing things. Oh my gosh. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. My headphones decided to go out. Just having a bunch of technical issues. But yes, after you use that Sign Laser to score up some points, you can walk back to get the first red ring. And because we have access to both the color powers of this stage, we should be able to get an S rank. I would just have to do something that seems silly, but we'll get there when we get there. Now, I lost my train of thought from earlier because of my headphones. So hope everyone's having a good day. Going through this candy-filled landscape. I'm about to get this cake. That's kind of nasty, running on cake. And here is the new color power. Let me just go forward a little bit more. Alright, so drill allows you to dig through dirt, or in this case, cake. And also, there is another use for it that will come in very handy for another world. And as you can see, you get a color bonus just for being in the form, so I'm actually just killing time by digging around. We'll come through here, though, and get a red ring. After that, let's dig some more. There is a tunnel, well, several tunnels that drill can go through for fast travel, which we will use to get to another area. But right now, like I said, just kill points. Destroy some of these rocks. All more points. Because why not? Get that S ring, baby. You can speed up by holding B button down, but that does drain the meter faster. And I do believe your point accumulation doesn't scale with that, so just keep that in mind. Now, if you hit these switches, you will cause the platforms from underneath those egg ponds to fall. Only bad part about that is, as comic as it seems, you don't get points for that. So go back here. Red ring number 3. Forgot I hit it at a weird angle. Okay, drill here. Let's see. There is a Wisp we can get underground. If I can. Okay, it's right over here. Just go down. And so we can get out. There we go. Getting out of those tight corridors is kind of tricky sometimes. Let me burn it a little more. Alright, and just use this. Literally nothing but points. Alright. So we have 3. Oh, there's the jelly bean missiles I think I was trying to talk about earlier, but I got distracted. I mean, they're hurt like any other enemy. It's just kind of silly that they exist. Just don't get hit by them. There we go. We're gonna see those throughout the world too. It's not just this act. Quote unquote trick ramp, which would be brought back later. And Sonic Generations, where you can just flick the control stick and oh my gosh, and get more points that way. So, okay, wait this out. Keep in mind, if you hit the spring first, you actually cannot go backwards because an invisible wall will just randomly appear. I don't know why they do that, but sucks to suck, I guess. There we go. That's rank. We unfortunately won't be able to get everything our first trip. We'll have to unlock more Wisps throughout different planets, but because I went to Starlight Carnival first, we should be able to complete another act all the way through with an S rank and red rings and all. I believe it's Act 2. Let's see. Yes, it is Act 2. So because I got the green hover wisp in Starlight Carnival, before coming here, we'll be able to beat this no problem. Now if you were to go in the regular stage order, then you would have to come back, with the regular stage order being this world first, before Starlight Carnival. And it's nice that they give you that option to actually go in whatever order you want. Very useful for repeated playthroughs. Okay, I was trying to drift, but I guess I wasn't on the control stick. Now this is what I was kind of referring to, I guess, in part 1, where drifting and sidestepping are, I guess, context sensitive, and that they'll tell you when you're able to do it. You can't just do it freely, unlike you could in Unleashed and in later generations. But during those sections, you will get points for doing them. So there's that. Okay, slide over here. This part's kind of tricky, because the space is tight for you to maneuver. This is what I can do without getting hit. It's not a big deal if I do get hit. There we go. That's one. Let me get these rings, because I like to see that number go up. Okay, run over here. Egg pawns will fall from the sky. So the thing about egg pawns, sometimes white wisp will fall out of them. Usually it's the egg pawns that are dressed up. So like, hold on, what? Go backwards here to get red ring. So in this world you'll see egg pawns dressed as bakers. They start like Carnival. You saw them with neon signs and, no, not neon signs, the instruments. I want to say those were not trumpets, but I don't remember the instrument name, honestly. But in Tropical Resort, they had the neon signs saying welcome and all that, basically being hostess. And it's pretty cool that they have those in each world. I really like that. And sometimes they'll have weapons as well. Reference to Sonic Heroes, where they had the weapons. Was Sonic Heroes that they had the swords and all that? Yeah, they did, because that's where they were introduced. So yeah, jump over there to get the red ring, but then come back over here, destroy the metal crate. Pressing that switch will let the lever down, and then you can hover wisp up here. Look at that giant artificial cheeseburger. You can tell because of the lines, but damn, it looks good. I'm hungry. Maybe we'll get a burger after I go to the gym. That's what you should be eating. Nice burger. Well, I guess you can make it healthy. Like a turkey burger or something. I'm not going to see that. Slide over here to get the last red ring. Now, I did pass a drill wisp, which is not needed for getting the red rings, but it can give you a shortcut to this gold ring if you decide to dig where you do find the yellow wisp. But it's not necessary for getting stuff. And look at that, another S rank. I think these are the only two acts in the world where we can actually get an S rank. Boom. And with that, we have enough red rings to unlock another act in the simulator thing with it. And we unlock yet another wisp. This I know for a fact we can't get everything. Act. To me, it sounds like a, I don't know, something you hear like a James Bond if he was happy 24/7. This stage is littered with like a lot of multiple paths. Some I probably won't even show off just because I'm trying to be efficient with my routing and getting everything. But yeah, no, I'll just show it off. So with Orange Rocket, which is the new wisp in this act, just press the button, you go straight up, and then you go into free fall. There are certain parts of the game where you just go into free fall automatically without using the orange wisp, but this is a way to manually do it in a sense. Okay, so there's jelly beam missiles falling from the sky, because why not? So we're gonna come up here, get this, and then fall back down and use the wisp right in this spot. There's a shell rings to give you a hint to use it there. And with that, we got another red ring, and there is one more red ring we can get. Unfortunately, the other two we will need a wisp that we won't unlock till well, no matter route, it'll be unlocked in the last world we visit. So if you go to the right, there's some springs underneath those canisters. Ride this rail, jump over here. You'll find some white wisp and the red ring within the canisters. You can destroy all these canisters for points, but I'm not going to bother because I know for a fact I'm not going to get an S rank. At most, maybe a low A, but I need the other color power in order to get an S. So I'm going to attack you over here. Be careful not to homing attack in front of a missile, because that's just silly. I think it's bottomless pit, by the way. Those teacups in the back. If you were to catch them, I was moving fast. Fast in a Sonic game. Who knew? Oh. What the? Whoa! What? Nani? What? I wasn't expecting that. I guess my time was that good, because the other color power is busted when it comes to giving you points. Orange Rocket, I mean, it gives a decent amount of points, but not that. Whatever. That's one less thing I had to worry about. I was not expecting that. Alright, Act 4. Yeah. You know, this is actually my least favorite level in the game. Because of this gimmick right here. It returns in a later stage, but I think it's worse here, which is ironic because this is the introduction to it. So yeah, just press these switches and it'll cause those mechanisms to move around. The orange tips hurt, so don't touch them. And this is another thing I hate about this level. So there are 3 uses of Cyan Laser throughout the stage, but they only give you one of those wisps. Oh, let me load this a little more. So essentially, 2 of them you need for the red rings. I hate this so much. The other is just kind of a shortcut to the gold ring, but it's really not worth it. So we're passing 1 just to get this, because when I revisit, and I will have to because of not only the red ring, but also just because of the ranking, because there's also like another wisp you can use, but that I'm getting sidetracked. There's just several things I hate about the stage. Between the wisp, having to wait around so much, it's oh wait, here's a great part. Hold on. Red ring. Like, there's nothing else I can say about that. That's basically the stage in a nutshell. The only plus side is the stage is pretty short, but I don't like this at all. Yeah, if we had the other wisp, we could destroy these. Oh, I can see the gleam of extra life actually, and then the red ring is because of these pile of rocks right here. Oh well. And here's the last part. This is. Yo, look at those donuts. Look at those lollipops. Look at that gingerbread man. Are those Oreos? Yes, those are Oreos. Oh my gosh. This looks like not marble cake. Although marble cake would hit the spot. I haven't hit that in so long. Lollipop never now. Cupcake in the background. This is exciting. Come over here. Get the final red ring. Alright, come back for 2 more. 1 we could come back into the stage and get if we want to, but I don't want to play the stage again. So I'm just going to wait till I have the other color wisp to unlock it. Show me the way. Just leave it there. And that's the shortcut I was talking about, to the left of the gold ring. If you had a Cyan Laser, you could use it early in that little elevator, quote-unquote, sequence, and get there faster. But I won't be able to do that when I revisit because I need that laser in order to get the other red ring at the beginning. That stage sucks. Alright, Act 5. I can count when I feel like it. Act 5, cube and something else. Another wisp we don't have access to, right. So, let's see. Jump over this ramp. I meant to stomp. Go. These egg pawns to the pulling. Cube is mainly for a shortcut and destroying blocks about the stage. It's not really needed to find a red ring. In fact, I guess I can just show the shortcut right now. I did it. Okay, boost here. And here's a gimmick specific to this act. These lollipop swings. If you boost at them, you will automatically get swing at a high trajectory, like so. I messed up. Oh well, I'm not getting this trick anyway. I don't care. Okay, conservative for my boost energy. Come up here, get a red ring. This is one way to get a red ring. You can use the other color wisp to get the red ring, but I'm going to use the lower path to actually make my way back up here, just because doing that will give me more points when I have to come back for the S rank. But yeah, here's the other red ring you can get. And I'm missing a red ring, I think. But I don't remember where it is. I can just replay the stage, and if I don't find anything, then y'all won't see that run. It's plain and simple. Oh, I boosted over the thing. I'm trying to think. Where's the other second? Where's the other one? Oh, you know what? I think I just flat out passed it. Yikes. Okay. I'm gonna try again. If I find it, cool. If not, then you'll just see me at the map. Oh, yep. I remember where it is now. I shouldn't have gone up here. Yeah, I should have gone here. That's where it was. So don't take the shortcut if you want the red ring. Okay, no big deal. Yeah, I'll just cut to where I beat the stage. Okay, and I actually got an A from that. Not an S, but I figured I'd show it just in case you were questioning, yo, why'd you get a B from an A? Herp derp. And that unlocks another level in the minigame thingamajigger. 60 red rings, making progress. This one I know we're gonna be lucky if we can get a B, if I'm being honest. Well, nah, I think we can get a B. Bye. B. Anyway, Act 6. We won't be able to get all the red rings, because we need another color power to get them all. I think it's really just one. Now I think about it. But yeah, this stage introduces the gimmick of these, well not gimmick, because these appear in another stage, but these disappearing blocks. Ow, I was trying to boost before you did that. Oh my gosh. So yeah, you destroy them and then they will reappear after, I think, 2 seconds or something like that. They can be used to unlock paths, using for defense. With that said, they will disappear after 1 shot from an enemy, which is why they're hiding behind them. Kind of like a makeshift barrier. But anyway, you can boost them like you saw me do earlier for one of the red rings, and then you can use color power to destroy them, like I did for that. And then, let's see. I don't really need to use it. Yeah, I've got Eggpons destroying them. Okay. Jump on this rail to go backwards for a second. And that red ring on top of the blue blocks, I suppose you could boost, but I'll just show the proper way of getting it when I get the color power. It's no big deal, really. Okay, yeah, I gotta be. Not even close to an A. Hey. Alright. Yep, that's the final regular act of Sweet Out. I forgot the name of the stage for a split second because I'm thinking about food right now. Actual food. It's making me hungry. Oh, look at the little egg pawn. And the chocolate. Oh, he's dead. Alright. Boss time.
This park is huge.
Yeah, Eggman could be anywhere.
Indeed I could, but I'm right here behind this generator. That's it, Hedgehog. Stand there and be a nice little target.
Tails, is that you humming?
Sonic, look out!
Tails, buddy?
He's my buddy now.
What have you done to him?
Me? I did nothing at all. Unless shooting him with my mind control beam that runs on alien energy counts is doing something to him. Does it? To get to me, you're going to have to go through your best friend. This turned out much better than I could have hoped, and I only used a small prototype.
Enjoy it while you can.
Oh, I will. In fact, the only way to make this better would be to have you two fight.
Come on, Tails. Snap out of it, dude. You don't want to do this.
What the?
Tails, buddy, are you all right?
Where am I? Why is my nose hair tingling?
Lousy, cheap alien energy. Huh? Ran out of juice. Well, I'll get more. Lots more. And then I won't just control one little punk, but the whole universe. In the meantime, enjoy the park. I'll leave you your own private tour guide.
Haha, pay up, Tails. I told you he had an evil plot, and coming here was a good idea. There it is, straight from the horse's mouth.
We didn't bet.
Dang.
You know, I never noticed Eggman has a different texture in his gloves than the other characters. Okay, so Boss of Sweet Mountain. This is the third boss type that will repeat in later worlds. So what you have to do is make your way to the control of the ship. By control, I mean this big old switch right here. That's a lollipop, which will cause the ship to go down temporarily. And what you saw me do while I was making my way was I was destroying the cannonballs. The cannonballs that were lit up contain yellow wisp. Well, certain lit up cannonballs. And you can dig in the ground. And the main target for the captain, I think it's Captain Sweet Tooth or something like that. You just have to hit him twice with the power, and you win. So, bam. Now the reason I was just digging around like that, points. Because the point requirement to S-rank this fight and the one that's similar to it is kind of high. So once that, repeat this again, but now the cannons will shoot twice each. And then the cannon with the yellow wisp is different. It's that one right there. Bam, bam, bam. Pretty straightforward. And then just repeat what I did earlier with the yellow wisp. Just dig around till the meter's about to run out, and then resurface to attack the captain. Yep, and I'm just going around in circles right here to destroy the bad next to get a little more points. I gotta be careful though because I have no rings and they can pot shot me while I'm resurfacing. So, okay, there we go. That he is defeated. These rings. Oh, I didn't turn around. I want the rings. Oh boy. Oh well. That was indeed a boss. Give me that. Give me that. Come on. Come on. Oh, I got it. I thought I was going to destroy it.
Hey, Sonic, did you give the guide your complaint?
Oh, I gave it to him pretty good. Sup, Yacker? So did you get any more info out of him?
Well, it wasn't easy, but yeah.
Well, we know Eggman is going to use the energy he's stealing for a mind control weapon.
Learned that one the hard way.
Do we know how Eggman is getting all these aliens?
Yeah. At first I thought that Yacker was talking about how Baldy Nosehair was using burps to do it.
He is pretty gassy. Maybe the smell would knock him out? I don't know, something doesn't seem right with that.
That's what I said. It made no sense. Then I made a tiny adjustment and realized he was saying generators.
So, no burps. Well, that's a relief.
Tell me about it. So basically, Eggman is using 5 tractor beam generators to hold their planet in orbit while he scoops the aliens all up.
Hold a whole planet?
Well, it's tiny, but still, yeah.
Okay, fine. 5 generators? Well, I've already leveled 2.
So, if my math is correct, that leaves us 3 more of those bad boys to take out.
Nobody said there'd be math, but I'm with you, buddy.
We should get moving. Yacker says the aliens don't have much time.
Once I start moving, I don't need much time.
Soon the mind control weapon will be full of energy I've siphoned from the aliens, and Sonic's world will be the center of my interplanetary theme park.
Y'all reckon you'll be able to get yourself enough of that energy to take over the whole dang planet?
Yes, I reckon I will. Where is your new voice chip?
Got it right here, sir. Just need to install it. The think bone's connected to the talk bone. The talk bone's connected to the mouth bone. There, good as new.
Finally. I don't think anything could have been more annoying than that cowboy chatter.
Feeling ship-shape with me new voice chip I am. Begging your pardon, Squire, but me and me matey are gonna sail off and search for that lubber Sonic. Arr!
I think that's the wrong chip.
Really? Are you sure he doesn't normally speak in pirate?
On the bright side, he's much more exotic now.
Just go find him and fix that! Shortly, I will have no need for those idiots. In just a few hours, Sonic's world will be under my control. When it is, it will be the crown jewel of my amusement park. The greatest amusement park in the universe! Oh! I think I gloated so hard I pulled a muscle.
And that's the general gist of the story, in case you haven't caught on. So with that, we now have access to Planet Wisp, oh chill buddy, Aquarium Park, and Asteroid Coaster. You also have access to the X Shuttle, which is a mode that lets you just go from stage to stage, so no story involved. It's an option for you, mainly for speedrunners really. So the correct order is actually Tropical Resort, Sweet Mountain, Starlight Carnival, Planet Wisp, chill, Aquarium Park, and Asteroid Coaster. But just like I did with switching the order of these stages up, I'm actually going to switch things up and go to Asteroid Coaster. By doing this, it'll help out in the long run with cleanup, even though cleanup isn't that big of a deal. But still, I like to be efficient. So yeah, next time we're going to start with Asteroid Coaster, even though it's supposed to be the last world. Whoops! But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you then. Take care, y'all.